What is up, everybody? Today we're talking about the R99 Volt and Octane all-in-one fast guns, fast legend. Well, then might as well make this video super fast. Let's just get into the video, right? Oh my god, so R99 and Volt, super strong SMGs, really fast guns, super strong DPS, amazing. You should always just use them. Why would you use anything else? Like, come on, why would you? Like, hello, super strong, nothing else to need to do. Octane, come on, super strong legend, super fast, and with the buff, he's like crazy, you know. So there you go, in and out, boom, boom, bam, bam. Thank you, bam. Look at that. Wow. And yeah, there's I can't really see no weakness to it. Like, oh crap! Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Holy crap!
SMG's close range. Ah, crap! I forgot about this.
They really are gonna. Come on, they got this stupid charge rifle thing. I have 2 SMGs. I'm not gonna be able to do shit to them.
Okay, so maybe one weakness. Maybe you're gonna lose against people who are sniping at you. Big whoop, whatever. It's still super strong. Thank you very much for tuning in. Bye. What? Still here? You want a full comprehensive video? Fine. But alright, then you better stay to the end because that fight may surprise you. Oh my god, I really couldn't help myself. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Flame078 here with another Apex Legends video. Today we're going to be talking about a very fun combination that I highly recommend for players who are kind of nervous of doing very fast engagements, being in someone's face, to really try out. And obviously, if you like being aggro play, this is definitely the combination for you. We're going to break down the R99 Volt and Octane combo. So let's just jump straight into it. Let's break it down, the pros, the cons, and why I think this is such a powerful combination for Season 7 of Apex Legends. So to start off with, let's start off with Octane and why this legend is the best fit for using these two guns. I mean, at the end of the day, the two guns I'm going to talk about are successful no matter what, but I think it's deadliest when you pair them up with Octane. And I think it has a lot to do with his recent buff to his passive health. He now gets, you know, a faster passive heal, which in my opinion is super great to allow you to do two things. One, to be in enemies' faces, and two, to not worry about, heals as much. Let's talk about the first one. Being in someone's face, right? Allowing you to be that person, that team player that engages quickly, gets a couple shots in and disengages because you can really get out of there. And then while your other teammates are fighting, you can like really heal up, especially if you haven't taken any damage. So it's actually really good for that kind of back and forth kind of play style. And if your two teammates that you play with are good enough, they'll be able to kind of provide this backup for you, so that way you can provide the flanks as easily as possible, because Octane is that kind of legend, right? With this jump pad, you can just flank pretty easily and stuff like that. So there is that. So make sure, that's why Octane is a lot of fun. That that ability to be the poking is how I call it. The other thing is inventory management, right? The fact that his heal is so good, I found myself not needing to carry medkits or syringes like I normally do. For the most part, I usually carry a stack of medkits and a stack of syringes, maybe 2, just in case, for long drawn out fights, so I don't have to heal up on those. With Octane, honestly, one of those stacks will be fine. Either one stack of medkits or one stack of syringes will be very helpful, because at the end of the day, his health really goes back really fast. And in case you need a faster pick me up, then that's where the health comes in. But this opens up a couple of different options for you now that you don't have to worry about that kind of stuff that a lot of players don't really think about it. And that is kind of stocking up on different kinds of items. With Octane now, I'm the one who usually now stocks on the mobile respawn beacon, extra grenades, because, I have that room, I have that capability, because all I have to worry about is just making sure I have enough shields, right? And that's it. It makes, inventory management simpler, and that is very key for you, especially if you're coming in for a couple hours. You just really don't want to think that much. You just kind of want to play, you want to fight. It's very excellent in that regard. So Octane provides these kind of flexible maneuvers, right, that really open up the way you think about how you want to go into each match. So that's Octane. Let's talk about the guns, right? R99 first. You know, R99 is back from being a care package weapon with the same stats it had prior, and obviously there's not much to say about the R99. You know, it's still a very powerful, great gun to use, and you know, the only thing I recommend is make sure you practice with it, especially if you haven't shot it in a while. Make sure you understand the recoil pattern. The one thing I recommend with the R99 that I've been using specifically this season with Octane, you know, remember how I'm talking about that poking, that going in someone's face and retreating quickly. The R99 is great for that, because the R99, if you land your shots in one clip, you can easily break a shield and possibly get it down, depending on what kind of mag you're having, depending on, you know, how many shots you land. But either way, that kind of fast damage, especially how fast the clip goes, is very key, especially in this map and in these scenarios where your fights are going to 0 to 1,000 really fast. You want the ability to make your enemies not engage you consistently. If you can make them back off to heal, even if 1 or 2 at a time, that's going to lead you to have a very successful fight, because at the end of the day, you have to expect those third parties, especially in drawn out fights. It's been clear now a week in that long drawn out fights on Olympus are going to cause problems, especially if you don't clean up quickly, because the second and the third teams are going to come in and you're going to have a very bad time. All right, so the R99 is really good to make sure to keep the number of enemies engaged at you to a minimum, especially if you're actually landing your shots. Now switching over to the Volt, why it's such a great complement to that kind of playstyle, that kind of need that the R99 does for you, is the Volt's pretty steady. It's actually pretty easy to use. It's not as fast, but it does just enough damage. So I like to call it the finisher, right? If the R99 can easily break and really scare enemies when they lose a lot of health, then the Volt will clean that up for you very nicely. And that's simply because of the way it's designed. You know, it's easy to use. The recoil isn't that bad because it's an energy weapon. So it's it's a very strong combo in my opinion. There are many times where, you know, I unload a clip, I don't even worry about reloading. I automatically switch, and then boom, you know, there it is. I got my kill, I got my down, and that's very key. Again, it all serves a purpose to minimize the number of enemies you're fighting at one time, especially in this third party kind of shenanigans that we're still experiencing, as everyone's still getting used to the map and getting used to the rotations. All right, so I think that's what makes these two guns very you know, useful and as a unit, right, as a pair. Also keep in mind, these are two of the fastest SMGs, so ammo is going to be pretty tight. As long as I have a blue bag, I personally rock 3 stacks of each ammo type, depending on how you shoot, depending on you know, the way you kind of interact and engage with. You might need a little bit more, you might need a little bit less, but I usually rock 3 and 3 once I have a blue bag. If not, then I prioritize having more light than I do energy, because like I said, leading and starting with the R99 first is really important in order to be successful in that fight. And it's just as important to land your shots. All right. And you know, the reason that is possible is because, again, like I mentioned, you don't have to worry about having many med kits or many syringes, because Octane's, you know, passive heal allows you to get that energy as you're running around the map and as you're kind of disengaging for a couple seconds. Now, obviously, when you're running 2 SMGs, the big question that you have to kind of ask yourself is, what am I going to do? How am I going to survive against mid-range fights, long-distance snipers and stuff like that? And well, let's break down the mid-range right first. All right, the mid-range kind of fights, you still kind of have some options for you. The R99 and the Volt with a 210 scope, you're able to kind of land a little bit of your shots to poke around. You're not going to do a lot of damage, obviously, because they're super far away, but you can poke around, kind of keep them at bay to a certain degree, work with your teammates to ensure that you guys are, you know, in the best possible position. But, you know, just burst fire, don't spray, because obviously the SMGs, you're not going to be super accurate, but, you know, the little burst taps here and there will keep mid-range long enough for you to close the gap with Octane. Remember, Octane has that stim to get in people's faces, so if you can just hold them before they fully rush you, get them a little damage, get them a little nervous, get them a little scared, then you can, boom, be right in their face, right? That's key. So when it comes to long range, though, one thing that I've obviously noticed, yeah, it's going to be a 50-50, right? You're not going to be able to successfully take on, say, snipers all the time, because obviously, you know, unless you have cover to use to your advantage, you know, they're going to be able to pick you off really easily. So a lot of times my success when fighting those long range and closing that gap between snipers is using my environment to the best ability, being calm, being patient, right? That's what we're going to really set you up for success, and that's what I recommend. And actually towards the end of this video, we're going to showcase you pretty much that fight play out and show you guys what you guys need to think about. Be patient, be calm, and then you're gonna find just the right opening, because obviously that gap is gonna close naturally. So as long as you play your cards right, you're gonna be able to do that. But I think that's everything I need to say about this combination. I highly recommend trying it out. It's a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more tips and tricks. On Friday I'll be talking about the battle pass 1 week later. So yeah, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, so that way you guys can enjoy more videos like this. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of this fight, and I'll catch you guys really soon. Love your faces. Take it easy. Peace.
We could check out here.
I have 2 SMGs. I'm not gonna be able to do shit to them unless we sneak. Let's see. We gotta see where they at. Yeah, they're right there.
I saw someone, and I don't think they're selling cookies.
Get up. Let's see. Nice.
Care package. Hit the ejector seat.
That's not what I thought that was gonna do. I really thought I was in a different position. Yep. Yeah, they rotate. Oh, they're right there.
See someone else.
I only have a frag grenade, really? Nah, that's not gonna work. Stay hidden. Yeah, they all have snipers right now? That's ridiculous, bro.
Frag out.
I gotta watch my light ammo for sure. Yeah, this is ridiculous. This dude popped his ultimate, so that's why he's scanning like a crazy person. Oh!
Charging on my shield.
Ah, no fair. These bums really posting out like that. Well, that was really kind of a waste of an ult, to be honest. This dude's really sentineling right now. Woohoo! You want to play these games right now? Yep. Let's go. You really think you're gonna catch us like this? Is it? I can't. It's definitely 3 for sure. Yo, this charge rifle's goon, man. This is really annoying. Yo, they're so... Oh, shit.
Charging shields.
Man! They are really being bums about this. This is the last house. Yo.
Grenade out. Charging shields. Come on. I know some bad guys here.
Really? They have all the grenades? Oh my goodness, bro. We're better! We're better! Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here! We're just better! Just better, ladies and gentlemen! Holy crap! That was just like a mind of chess! Freaking game of chess right there with these three. Let's go. We each got 5 kills. Look at the damage we did, bro.